What is up, everybody? It is Chavalocho Locks. Today we have two locks for soccer and for NBA. So, first one, let's just go to Price Picks. I already locked these in, by the way, so I'm just going to show you what I have locked in. We're going to do the bonus play that Price Pick gave us. So, this is a $10 bonus play, and I just ran it with Shy just because I like him to play versus it's a run it back game with versus the San Antonio Spurs. I think he drops 32. I think he drops 32, 33 points. So I brought it down to 30.5. We're gonna take Isaiah. This guy has been on a heater. He is one of the main players for OKC. I'm taking him at 7. I also like his 8 7.5, so 8 rebounds. I think when I last time I saw him, he was currently at 9 rebounds. I think that's pushing a little bit, but I bought it down. I'm taking Jalen Brunson at 28.5 points versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The only reason why I'm taking his regular line is because he sat out last game, and I feel like he's gonna pop off um, on Christmas Day, which is tomorrow. So Merry Christmas to all of you guys who are watching. And other than that, I'm gonna go with Kevin Durant. This guy versus the Lakers or versus LeBron. Whenever he faces a matchup like Steph Curry, LeBron, now Luca, I think he wants to pop off. Honestly, if you want to take his regular line, I will. I recommend it. I don't mind that. I believe he's at 24 and a half last time I saw it. Oh, okay, it got bumped up. Now 26 is a little risky. I would rather just run with his points plus rebounds, which is currently at let's see, points plus rebounds is at 30.5 and a half. I would rather run this, but or buy it down to 24.5. But I just got his points. I locked in his points at 22.5. I was going to lock in his regular line at 24 and a half, but let's just keep it nice and simple. To me, this seems pretty free to me. $50, why not? And then the other one is I actually did it on Flip, but I tried to go on Flip, and for some reason they don't have a website. So come on, Onyx. If you guys haven't had Onyx, this is one of my favorite sports book currently. I've been cashing out like crazy the past week. You guys can see I hit this 4 pick parlay, 15 to win 35, $8 to win 19. All NBA. Then this is a football 20 to win $68. They also have a lot of boost. This actually was going to be $100 payout, but Trey Henderson got hurt, so they refunded me. So that's pretty cool. I like this app a lot. I really do. Here's a $10 to win 22. Simple NBA with NFL. Here's a $12 to win 21. Here's a straight money line for you guys who like soccer. I also do a lot of soccer, so I will be posting my soccer slips. So here's a 23 to win 40. Here's another soccer slip, $10 to win 35. Austin Villa, Bayern Munich, Atletico de Madrid, FC Barcelona, of course. Again, I ran it back, 10 to win 35. And then here's the $10 to win 52. So I've been on a heater. This was on December 20th, so 4 days ago. Like I've been on a little heater. So you guys want to tell $10, $20? Go ahead, feel free. I try to make these as I try to make them at least double up. So plus 100 is my goal, and or anything higher than that, even better. So here's another nice one. NFL 10 to win 41. Payout was going to be more, but you guys can see here that Jordan Love did get hurt, so they refunded me. Here is another one, 10 to win 31. Soccer bet right here. And here's another one, 5 to win 14. So I'm on a little soccer heater right now, and NBA/NFL. And this is all the past week. Look at that. This was on December 18th. This is another one, 15 to win 62. This was on December 18th as well, NFL slip. So as you guys can see, I'm showing you guys my slips just because I've been on a little heater, 20 to win 45. And I just wanted to just show you guys that even with $15, $20, you can build up your bankroll. I want to say I started on the 16th, which was last Sunday. I started with $25 and I grew my account to 300, but I actually withdrew 150 2 days ago. So let's dive in right into soccer. So for my soccer, like I said, I locked it on Flip. If you guys have Flip, go ahead and lock it on Flip, but I'll run it on here just so you guys can see what I did. We're going to jump into the Premier League. We're going to take, so here's the thing. Uh, Onyx, they don't have spreads, multiple option spreads like Flip does. That's why I like Flip and I recommend Flip for soccer. But in this situation, I'd go with Newcastle draw no bet. On flip, I took Newcastle +1, meaning they either draw, my bet hits, or if they win, my bet hits. So, for example, in this case, if you have a draw no bet, this means that Newcastle, if they draw, that means it pushes, meaning that you get basically a refund. It's a push. So if you have an app like Flip that lets you do multiple spreads lines, like a +1, take +1 Newcastle, and then we're gonna take Man City on the money line. That's exactly what I did on Flip. I took Man City on the money line. We're going to jump to Everton and Burnley. I think Burnley is one of the worst teams in the Premier League. Everton has a decent team, but Everton playing like Burnley, I can see them winning or draw. So you can also take Everton draw no bet. I took them at +1, just like how I did with Newcastle. So we're already with this three leg. Look at this, guys. We're already at +318. But remember, if Newcastle draws and you do a draw no bet, that means it's a push. So last but not least, I went with Liverpool. Now, at -464, I think that's a huge ripoff, just because Liverpool hasn't been the greatest. And I know they're playing one of the worst teams in the Premier League, which is Wolves. They're probably in the bottom three right now. I think actually the very, very last team, I think they only have 2 points. I went with Liverpool, but believe me or not, I honestly would just probably fade it, just because Liverpool right now, they have Salah out for international duty. He's playing the African Cup. And then Ritz is hurt. Isaac got hurt. And I just don't know if they should pull it off. Honestly, they should pull it off. I added them to my slip. So if you guys want to tell me. But this is it right here. We add Liverpool, so we're already at +409. I'm taking this match right here. Aston Villa winning streak. I don't mind taking Aston Villa draw no bet at +196. This is actually, I don't mind taking this at all. I can do this as a single bet. Most likely we'll look into it. But I did a +1 as well on flip. So my odds on flip, because I played it a little safer, I did a +1 Aston Villa. My odds came out to +306. Right here, if you take Aston Villa at draw no bet, meaning they have to win, or if they draw, it's a push, then look at this. Your odds go from +1,000. So this right here, $10 will easily win you $100, $150. Like I said, if you want to have fun with it, I don't dislike this at all. This is actually very good. And what I'll do for you guys as well is I post my flip bet, my slip on this video, so you guys can see what I'm talking about when I'm talking about +1. But other than that, this is my soccer bet.